Welcome back to the game. Last time we left off, the party had attempted to use their tanks as their rogues and found their way through a corridor lit with light beams with varying degrees of success, and passed through a secret door at the end that Bertra had located for them.
So she's the rogue.
Well, you know, being in misty form kind of helped.
There you go.
Through that wall, but she actually did see the door that you all didn't see. Actually, she saw both of the doors that you all didn't see. And she arrived in this hallway first. So for the first little bit here, let me talk just at Bertra, so she knows what's going on in the hallway. And then you all listen in, though, because you need to know what's there as well, so I'll describe it twice. So the hallway you arrived in, Bertra, when you got here by yourself, it's a long hallway that runs, on our map, north to south. There is a carpet runner going between two statues. And spaced down that hallway are these discs that are inset into the carpet runner and probably attached to the floor, you would assume. The statues look identical to the statues you saw in the identical to the statues that you saw in the first room, the feasting hall room. Only in this case, they're pointed toward the walls.
The what's running towards the walls? I'm sorry.
The statues are pointed toward the walls.
Oh, pointed. I said running.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Can you throw us back in that room?
Oh, sorry. Kind of forgot I took you off there so you couldn't lurk around between sessions. There we go.
No, we would not do that.
Well, I would, so.
No. I'm not a rogue.
You're not a rogue.
I just play one on TV.
You just play it on TV. What's TV?
Yeah, what we're watching right now.
So, like I said, this carpet runner runs between the two statues, and it has these crystalline-like looking discs between the statues, and the carpet runs between them. The statues are facing opposite directions. Now, as you look down the end of the hallway, at the far end on the right-hand side from your perspective, there's something hung on the wall there.
Like large, small?
Small.
Okay.
What are these like plate-looking things?
Those are the crystal-looking things I was talking about.
These things you're talking about?
Yes.
They were like crystal bowls, crystal globes. I'm sorry.
They're kind of like, that's a fair question. They're kind of like a flat, polished crystal that's set into that carpet runner and probably into the floor beneath it.
Okay, so not like protruding out the floor like they're trip hazards, just like...
No, they'd be flush with the carpet and the floor, so you wouldn't trip over them.
Can the statue twist? Can I try to turn the statue to where it faces the other statue?
Hold on, let me move away first.
Let me
Are you
move.
going to walk all the way down the hall? Oh, one right on top of us?
And there's something else, man. My OCD is telling me to correct the orientation of every single one of those bowls that isn't perfectly centered on the green carpet.
Okay. So the statue, when you touch it, moves very easily and very freely. So you can very easily spin it around.
I'd like to spin this one around to where it faces towards the other one.
Okay.
Good Lord. I'm gonna get down on one knee.
Okay.
Is there
I
any
got my
kinda like
I got my horn burnt last time, so
is there any watered down wine in the goblets on this one?
No, these goblets are empty.
Okay. Does anyone have any wine?
Worm's already looking for a buzz already. He just got
Grind is not going to answer that.
Q's gonna tuck his wine skin behind him.
Now the other statue is still facing the wall on at the far end. Now the discs, you can't adjust them; they're actually set into the floor.
Okay, so I can't go OCD on the discs.
No,
And you said looking
But I
down
will-
the hall.
but I will remember that for future maps that I draw. I'll make sure stuff is not in perfect line just to annoy you.
Oh, perfect.
But I
Don't
didn't
you tell me what to do, Lightning.
I didn't draw this map, so
Hey, Jason, can you give me access to Lightning of Empty Sky?
yes, I can. What are you gonna do? Gonna make her go do something silly?
What? I'll keep her in character.
Uh
Well, that is kind of in character.
huh. This is true.
Shots
She does,
fired.
she does have a habit of wandering off.
Yeah, they kind of run off on us quite often. You said there was something down at the end of the hall that we can't quite make out.
Yeah, there's something hanging against the wall on
Okay.
the right hand side.
Can I have Oscar fly down and take a quick
Yeah.
peek and come back?
You can do that. You should have access to it now. Rand. Okay, so Oscar soars down the hallway, flats his wings a couple of times. The hallway's got a nice height to it, so it's not a big deal for him. And he takes a look at what's on there. Are you watching through his eyes, or what are you doing?
So I actually can't see through his eyes unless it does something that I didn't read. But
Okay.
it's more that when he comes back, he can try to communicate very
Okay.
simple details to me.
Um,
I don't know how you want to do that, or if you just want to say I see through his eyes. Whatever
no,
works.
I'm just saying. When he comes back, he keeps plucking at your sleeve.
Almost
You-
like he's trying to tell me it's fabric, or that he's trying
Yes.
to get me to come with.
Yes, like maybe it's fabric.
Okay. Well, I will kind of share that with the group a little and just be like, nah, it just seems to be something hanging there. So
Like a
does
curtain?
anyone have-
No, they'd be too small for curtains.
Okay.
If it's pieces of fabric, they'd be maybe as long as your arm.
Okay, because we did go through like other curtains
Yes, you
for
did.
openings, right? Okay.
And they're also at the very far end, and you could easily see this, to the right of that statue, just after the pieces of fabric hang on the wall. There's another door.
And when Corum adjusted the statue, he said it freely moved,
Yes,
but nothing happened.
but nothing happened.
Okay. Did you spin like all the way around Corum, or like just spin a little bit, or what'd you do?
Just to face the backside of the other statue.
Why the hell does it spin around? This place is freaking me out, Jason.
So Corum, what Lightning's going to do is she's tapping the walls with her staff as she moves up on the right side.
Okay.
Of the thing. I'm going to roll a investigation for her. Is that what?
That's
What
fine.
do you want?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And Corum's going to be kind of doing the same thing. He's going to be just kind of checking the walls out as he goes. Hey, that's a little bit better. Yeah, as they kind of move up and he's got kind of a plan. I want to adjust that other statue just so it kind of matches the one that we had in that front room where they're
Okay.
facing each other.
Okay. So as your guys are going up there, you hear the click, click, click as they're taking staffs and sticks and tapping on the wall. And it's a resounding solid sound. You don't hear anything or find like any secret doors or anything like that doesn't pop out at you.
Has anyone touched these little discs in the center yet?
No one's told me they have, so
I got a strong suspicion that's something Lightning would have done as well.
Now I do. She's
now I do. The discs themselves are just as advertised. They appear to be they're very cool to the touch, and they're a polished crystal. Almost clear.
I don't like this. I want to hit something. I don't like to think.
Being from the mountains, would I be able to tell what kind of crystal?
Give me a. I'm thinking here. What's be better? Look, luckily your ability checks are on the screen right now on my DM screen. So,
Oh, that's convenient.
give me a perception check. We'll make it that. Yeah, they're
like-
crystal. You've seen similar crystals, but never one's quite polished this well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lightning's on the same mindset of I am. I don't like these crystals. I want to know if they're solid. I think she's wanting to like stomp on one. If I'm reading her thing right, I was thinking about hitting with my axe, but I don't know how solid they are.
Lightning takes her foot and her stick and taps on it. They're solid. Corum, are you waiting on the others to catch up with you? Or are you going in the hallway to adjust statues?
After what happened at the last one where we got separated, Corum's kind of waiting for the others to catch up.
Okay, just make sure I know what you're doing, so I know she stopped moving your token. So
I was specifically waiting back to rotate the statue if needed.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Grun's going to ask everybody if they want him to smash the crystal.
I'd
It's
say
freaking him
no
out.
on the crystal smashing quite yet, Mr. Grun.
I want to hit something. Corum, come here.
Corum's going to move quickly to the other end of the door.
Corum runs away from Gruns. What you say? So
I don't
when
like
you get
long corridors, but
there, you go ahead and rotate the statue to face the other.
no, I want to check out this tapestry thing. Do I see anything behind it? Is there
Yeah,
anything?
it's not a tapestry. Now that you're closer,
Yeah.
you can tell exactly what those pieces of cloth are. They're blindfolds.
Oh, like just blinds?
They're blindfolds, not blinds, blindfolds.
Interesting.
There's about a half a dozen of them hanging on the wall there on pegs.
Sounds
Oh.
interesting. I still kind of want to face the statues together.
Now, Lightning has decided that she is going to curb stomp one of the crystals, and you hear a resounding crack as one of them breaks and fractures down the middle.
Okay, so I'm standing next to her. Do I notice anything different in the crystal or anything around me?
The huge crack.
Okay, now he's really wanting to hit it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. There's got to be like 11 of them or close to that. I can't see because there's birches standing on top of it.
Birches in the way.
I think I counted 10.
And so there's 10 crystals and there's 2 statues and there's 12 blindfolds.
Yes.
Wait, 6 or 12? I thought you said 6 blindfolds. Half a dozen?
Half a dozen or more.
Oh, okay.
Or more.
Oh, I
Yeah,
sorry.
there's a I mean, you can't tell that I'm physically counting minute. There's like multiple blindfolds on one peg. So
But just gonna tie one of them around so she can just pull it down real quick if need
Okay.
be.
okay, so you're putting a blindfold around your forehead, right?
Yeah.
Grun's gonna start chuckling and just sees her put that on. So we're gonna like voluntarily blind ourselves.
Well, it could be better than what happens next. And Corum twists the statue to face the other statue.
So as you twist the statue to face the other statue, the crystals begin to glow, one after another, till it gets to the broken one, which tries to glow, but flickers and doesn't. And then it goes all the way down. Now, let's see. Because you're scattered out.
I'm going to cover Oscar's eyes.
We'll start.
Hearing
start.
like
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I'd toss her one because she said in chat.
Okay.
Toss her one.
So the light from these crystals as they glow then shoots up into the air. and almost like a holographic scene is playing out above each one of these crystals,
Except for the broken one, right?
except for the broken.
Okay, I feel safer.
Or we just lost a valuable clue.
Yeah.
What do we see, Jason?
Okay, since you're at the far end, I'll grab the one at the bottom of my list. This scene that's depicting here shows a group of familiar figures: Grun, Bertra, Lightning, and the rest of the party, struggling to stay above the rising tide of stones labeled Rongchunas.
Struggling to stay on top of them?
Yes, you're being buried in them.
Oh.
Quorum.
That's just above the crystal closest to Quorum, you're saying?
Clo-
So each
closest-
crystal has a
close-
different image?
Yes, and it's in the
Oh,
crystal
okay.
closest to Quorum.
Okay.
Q, you're at the far end, by the first statue. This scene shows Lightning opening a chest of drawers. A flock of sturges burst out from the old bureau, and red welts appear on her face. Behind the tabaxi, the door slams shut, and the feline adventurer is alone. The sturges attack from all sides, and soon her bleeding form is seen lying on the floor. The room actually wouldn't look familiar to you at all.
It would not. But I imagine I'd at least recognize Lightning.
Yes, Lightning you recognized. Grun, the one by you.
It's broken.
Pick one to the left or the right.
I guess the closest one to my left, if I'm
Okay.
facing the middle of the room.
Okay. This scene shows the party fighting a pair of owlbears outside of a shack. As Bertra charges at one of the feathered monsters, it rises up on its hind legs and swipes at her, slashing out her throat.
All right, so Brian has an idea, but I don't know if Grum would know this. Do you need me like roll a wisdom to see if
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
fine.
thinking is true or not, or
That works.
straight up wisdom check?
Just straight up whiz check. Oh, yeah. So, Brian, what's your idea?
These scenes are all from us. I don't know what Quorum said unless he shared that. I don't know what Q says unless he said that. But seeing that makes me think that those freaking rings, the ring I have on my horn through the retrieval service, these are all scenes when we were working for them and they could see us. So these crystals are somehow tied to the retrieval service. Those sons of bitches. That's what Grun's thinking.
So, you
Can
guys.
I-
I'll say that to Lightning.
Okay. Go ahead, Q.
I'll call out the Lightning and just, since I imagine I can't really tell what the other ones are quite yet, I'll just be like, Lightning, did you have a twin by chance that fell?
Lightning will
Lightning's
answer
like,
back that all of her family, all of her family is back in her homeland, and that she didn't have a twin.
Well, then whatever this is showing what looks like you being killed by, I imagine I know what sturges are. So
So
Sturgis?
in character, if Quorum sees this, he's gonna recall that this kind of happened when we were in that Lord Torvek, or gosh darn it,
Toric.
Torik's tower. When we were liberating it, Lightning did end up sneaking off into a room and releasing a bunch of sturges.
I need light. Well, actually, no. I don't need her to make that. Do you look at some of the other ones?
yeah, can I walk closer?
Okay. So as you're walking closer, I'll read the ones as you progress up the hallway. The second scene, I don't have one for every crystal, but the next scene shows the party fighting in a room full of garbage. Dash's form lays crumpled on the floor. Bertra swings at a hooded creature, only to be stopped by a ghoul and drugged to the floor. Grun is likewise ambushed, and soon the party's corpses are being devoured by the trio of undead.
Grun will look at the one to his right as well.
Okay. And the one to the right. This scene shows the party fighting on the deck of a ship. Great arms of giant squids has wrapped the ship. And as they watch the arms squeeze and crush the hull, the ship is then drugged below the waves, and everybody with it are lost.
Gren's going to scream at this
Could I-
point. Something along the lines of, "Damn it, Mac, what are you doing?"
Can I? Yeah, at this point, I guess Q would be pointing out this seems to be adventures from your guys' past if they went wrong. I assume that they didn't actually go this way since, you guys all appear to be here.
The next one up as you're walking up, Q, shows Lord Torek riding in an open carriage with a large sun parasol over top of it. He is being honored at a parade in the city of Gumtar Stronghold. The party watches as he parades down the street and is honored by the crowds. As he passes one street, they recognize themselves in the crowd.
So is that a scene that we were a part of? Because I don't remember that. Maybe it was a session I wasn't here for.
Well, I mean, I
You
don't know,
all
the
never,
people
you
were
all
saying good
never
things,
watched
but-
a parade with him in it.
Okay. But Q's the only one that sees that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I'd be telling you guys what I'm seeing as we're going.
And you would recognize Torek Q. You've met him.
Yeah, I'd point out that one seems not necessarily something horrible because it's just my good lord coming to town.
But were we in that vision?
Yes. You were
But we-
standing in the crowd watching his carriage go by.
But none of us really physically
Remember that?
were
No.
there for that. All right, Grunt is freaking out. He's not liking this at all. We're making up shit about us.
I don't think this is necessarily your employer. It doesn't seem like he's tracking something that really happened.
One of the last scenes of the group of scenes depicted in the room shows the party of adventurers chained to a wall of a stone building.
Oh,
Not this party. They're all weak and ill-kept. One of the party raises his head, a minotaur. It bellows a howl of rage as it's stabbed by a man bearing loose, light-colored robes. The man demands, "Where is the seed? What have you done with it?"
is this one that Grunt sees?
You could see it, yeah.
Okay, whatever crystal that is, he's hitting it over
Okay.
and over again.
The Minotaur is your brother.
I gathered that, so I'm freaking
Yeah.
out.
That
I'm
one
not liking this
smashed.
shit.
That one quickly smashes and it goes away. I need everybody in the party.
Hey, Jason, I accidentally moved my token somehow through the wall. Can't quite move it back, and I think I'm not supposed to see what's here. Thank you.
Quite sure I got to the wall, but okay. I need everybody in the party to make a wisdom save.
So the lower is better, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Is this
Shit,
magic?
I got mine with
Brian, you got
advantage
advantage
too.
on too.
Is this a
Uh,
charm of some kind?
No,
Oh.
That was 10 even with advantage.
it's not
yeah.
a charm.
If lower is better, Bertrand definitely wins.
Yeah, really.
Holy shit, guys. Everybody loses an eyeball.
You're fixated on eyeball. Someone roll for lightning.
Oh, I got her. Sorry. My bad.
I need Quorum's roll too.
Oh my God. That was
Uh,
lightning. So Quorum got a 4. Lightning got an 8 with a +5 to
Okay.
wisdom.
Okay,
saves.
it's safe to say that all these scenes have unnerved the entire party. For the next hour in game, you have a disadvantage on anything you do.
Lightning's saying she would have tried to cast guidance. Would she have been able to react to cast guidance on this?
Yeah, I'll let her.
I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not.
Yeah, I don't make a difference, but I'll let her. Guidance went off. We'll do 4, so that gives her what?
12.
At 12.
You're still unnerved.
We have disadvantage on what for the next hour?
You have disadvantage on all attacks and attack rolls and ability checks for the next game.
You son of a bitch.
Not
Hey,
some-
you
Someone's
guys just wanna
going
take a-
reckless.
For an hour?
Grunge is just taking his axe over and over again and wielding it into the crystal. It's now starting to powder.
Yeah, I'm going reckless.
I'll try to point out to Grun. Remember, I guess I don't know why you're so angry at this scene, but remember, everything else has been false. I don't think this is real.
What do you mean everything else was false? They had some real shit there that we did.
Yeah, but did you die in those scenes? Because it looks like in all of these scenes, you guys died. Have any of you died?
It didn't show us dying, did it?
Yeah.
It seems
Lightning in the first scene, they fell to the ground and died. Looks like in that middle scene, Bertra got dragged down and was killed.
Lightning reminds you that Dash died.
I don't know who Dash is.
You know Dash.
Oh, no, I know Dash. I did not know he died, but
You do now.
Well, it seems these scenes are more to disturb us than anything else.
Yeah, they disturbed us. Gren's going to start smashing another one.
Scene above it flickers and falters and disappears.
Blindfold's got to be something.
I mean, I don't necessarily know why it's so disturbing to me, but I could imagine it'd be uncomfortable to you guys for dying repeatedly, but
Mm.
Now that you're down there and you're looking around, there is something else that you would see, and I neglected to tell you. There's a dozen or so blindfolds hanging on the peg, as I said, by that door. Carved into the door is the words, "Blindness shows the easy path."
Corin puts one on.
Okay.
Bertra will put her hand on the door frame and pull hers down.
Okay.
Just
I
tell me-
will. I'll put one on myself, and then I'll use my Falcon hood to cover Oscar's eyes, I guess.
Okay.
Gren will wait till everybody puts their blindfold on,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to drape it over top of his head, but he's not going to cover his eyes.
Okay.
So feeling around at the door, it sounds like Birch is trying to open whatever the door
door.
where the blindfold is.
Let me get the door. The door is indeed unlocked, like all the doors have been so far. Except for the
Well, I'm waiting until someone says they're ready. Everyone
Okay.
says they're ready.
So when you guys are ready, let me know. Bless you.
All right, I'll stop smashing on the crystal and tell everybody that I've got my blindfold on.
Okay. Does Lightning put a blindfold on?
She'll put a blindfold on. All right, yeah.
Do I believe Grun?
Yes, completely.
Oh, wow, look at me. I'm very deceptive.
Apparently.
And remember, disadvantage.
Lightning says no, she doesn't put a blindfold on. There was a carving in the wall, Lightning, that said something to the effect that. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up to get my note. Blindness shows the easy path.
Looking around, do I see an easy path?
You don't see anything. You got a blindfold on.
Exactly.
Do I feel an easy path in my mental brain hole?
You feel a door.
Oh, it sounds easy.
I'm assuming Gren and Lightning don't see anything, right?
No, you guys don't see anything. I mean, it's just a doorway. So
Gren is. Go ahead.
nothing changed when they put the blindfolds on in the hallway.
Okay. Gren's going to kind of point at Lightning in a knowing look and kind of wink at her and put a thumbs up.
And Lightning tells Bertra, "Let's go."
Okay, I open it.
The doorway opens easily ahead of you.
Oh, shit. I'm moving up.
Didn't
What
see
do
that.
I see?
Well, Graham, what you see is a hallway that extends down to another door beside it. And from the angle, you can see an alcove off to the right. But you also notice that there is no floor in that hallway and that there is a spiked pit about 20 foot below where the floor should be.
Okay. I also need to inform you, Jason, that I see a little bit of a green sticking through the wall right here.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do I see anything different?
You
You
don't
don't
see
see
anything.
anything. You have a blindfold on.
All right.
Well-
So I feel obligated at this point to tell the guys, okay, guys, I peeked. Don't step in there. There's a bunch of spikes on the floor. It's a pit, right? Basically,
Yes, it's a pit
drop.
trap. It's a pit
It's a
trap.
pit trap with a bunch of spikes in there.
Quorum's going to take off his blindfold.
Okay, Coral, when you take out the blindfold, you see that the doorway is opened into a hallway that is filled with pit trap. It's a spike pit trap.
Now it's just the ground drops away, right?
Yes.
I mean, personally, Quorum's kind of confused by the wording of this, and based upon his previous experiences, I know everyone else didn't have the same experiences that he had. He's thinking that they might still be right, but with his blindfold off, he's going to take a tentative, footstep and kind of tap above where the pit trap is to see if it's real or not.
So you take your foot very gently, I assume holding on the door frame so you don't over topple.
Right.
You tap on the floor with your toe, but there's no floor there.
It just goes straight through.
It goes straight through. It's
Mother.
Hey.
Bertram's
go ahead.
doing the same, but with the blindfold still on.
okay. So Bertram, when you tap the floor, there's a floor there.
I'm gonna move forwards.
Okay, go ahead and move it. Okay, from those who are not blindfolded's perspective, Bertra is walking on thin air.
Whoa! Grant's freaking out. How, Bertra, you're magical.
Oh,
Don't take your blindfold off, Bertra.
Oh gosh.
Someone's gonna have to tell me where to go.
forward.
Keep going straight about 40 feet. You'll reach a door frame.
Jeez.
Bertra is floating 20 foot above spike pits.
And reach the door. Ow.
Yeah, you hit the door. The door actually on this side is partway open. So when you reach out for it, you actually feel it squeak, and it swings the rest of the way open. But clear the thing out of the way, and you easily step onto the platform on the other side, and you are in the next room, which you can't see anything because you're blindfolded.
So Gurn can see this right here, right?
Yes, there is a alcove to the right.
I guess I
Test.
probably would have said something to Bertra if I did see that first, but she's already gone now.
Bertra, you're over the obstacle. Take off your blindfold.
I'll peek it with one eye.
So you peek with one eye and you look, and first you look back and you see that you just walk through a hallway with no floor over spikes. And the room you're standing in appears to be some kind of storeroom. There are 4 closed chests along one wall, and there's a chirping sound coming from the easternmost one.
There's a chirping sound down here, and there's chests.
Do we want to send like Q's bird to scout a little bit? I'm very curious about this little landing over here. I'm assuming it's a landing. Is that
Yes.
correct, Jason?
Oscar, yeah, we can send Oscar.
Quorum ritual
But I
cast.
think Quorum
fire
just-
wind.
Oh, well, while he's doing that, I'll send Oscar over there.
Okay.
I want to see what's in here. Is anything like leading anywhere else?
Check.
We can hear
Can
you.
you guys hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Cool.
Okay.
Like-
There's a platform over there, an alcove. There's actually a door over there, and you all can probably lean out enough to see the door from the thing.
Okay.
There's a door over there. Yep.
So that perception check would be Oscar just flying
Yeah.
through, checking the
Yeah.
alcove, and then I'll have him fly on. And since he
Yeah.
has advantage on it, I'm sure it'll cancel the disadvantage.
Yeah, that would cancel disadvantage, but yeah. Then Oscar swoops down the hallway and comes into the room. Of course, you can't see what he sees, but Oscar arrives in the room with you, Bertra.
And I'll have
Corm-
him fly
go ahead.
back and just try to communicate what he can see.
Rooms.
Oh, Corm's flying. Okay.
So he would be able, from what I was reading, he should be able to give me a little bit of details, a little bit of idea, like I don't know,
Yeah,
like
rooms.
anything in it.
No, it's rooms, chests, floor.
Okay.
Oh,
He sees the
Grund does not like
pits.
this.
I mean, but spikes on the. Poor Grunt's having a fit over here.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess
don't know
I
if I can
haven't
trust
taken off I haven't taken my blindfold off, so I'll wait for a moment.
Grund doesn't know what to think. He doesn't trust himself or these spikes. Oh shit. That was with disadvantage. Okay, he's putting the blindfold back over his head or his eyes,
Okay.
and he's going to take one step out here to see if he gets purchase.
And there's a floor.
And then I'm going to keep my hand along the wall, and I'm going to step over onto this platform.
Okay.
And then gingerly take the blindfold off.
You're standing on a solid floor.
You said there was a door or something over here, though,
Yeah,
right?
there's,
Is that
a,
door?
there's a door to the south.
And is it locked?
Doesn't appear to be.
Oh shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna open it.
Okay, a couple of things happen.
Oh great.
First, let me open the door. Shoot, hold a minute. I deleted the light on the other side by accident.
And I'll shout out to everybody that there's a door over here, and
Yeah.
I just opened it.
The door opens and there is a hallway. And as Grun shouts to you guys, "Hey, there's a door over here." Well, let's see. I need to go to this layer.
Oh shit.
As you open the door and look down the hallway, a gout of flame comes rolling out of the door. Make a dex save for me.
This like danger sense for me
Nope.
against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. Okay. Dex save at disadvantage. Yay.
Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
Take 17 points of damage.
F that.
Hey, Gun,
Gonna
just
half that.
just so you're aware, you're giving yourself disadvantage minus. You're getting three dice and choosing the worst of them.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you are.
it still would have been
that was
bad.
still the first one. Yeah.
It still would have been a 12, which I'm assuming would have
Yeah.
failed.
12 would have failed, yeah.
What I do, click on the wrong
Slightly
disadvantage.
higher than that.
It would have been a 6 and a 10. The two first
But
ones.
with I tell you what, but because you're danger sense though, I'll half that damage.
Sweet.
Because
Add
you're danger sense.
8
And at
back.
the same time that happens, I'm going to get rid of the fire.
Corm and Bertra are kind of looking around this room too.
Oh, you would have heard Grun kind of scream.
Adds a mild glow, maybe, behind.
Big backdraft. There's a door. The fire.
The Saint want Grun.
I'm not stepping out there. Get me.
Well, unfortunately, you're underneath the token.
Here, let me move it. I'll go in here.
At the same time, a skeletal looking flame wrapped creature appears in there. And
In, like, same room with me.
yeah, in the same room with you. I'll put your beside it. and attacks you.
Did I get to like rage at any point
you can
here?
rage. You can rage.
Okay, I'm
Actually,
definitely freaking
actually,
rage.
I need the party to roll initiative at this point. Actually, let's start there.
It's all Gren's fault. Yay! Look at my, and those are a disadvantage too, right?
Yeah. Yes. There's a beta disadvantage. No, actually, that's not a spell. That's not a check. So.
Okay, then change
I'm
mine
not too
to
worried
a.
about
Wait.
it. I'm not too worried
Change
about
mine to a freaking 21 then. Thank you, sir.
it. I can do that.
Question, Jason. You
Sure.
said we only have disadvantage on checks then, or just everything but initiative?
Hit everything but initiative. I'm not going to do it on initiative.
Sweet. So we're not like taking disadvantage on attacks and.
No, you got
Saving
disadvantage on
throws.
attacks.
Okay.
Said
So everything but initiative.
Yeah, everything but initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
While
yes.
me and Q are still just sitting on the other side of the spike pits.
Let's see.
And-
Q and Corm's over there.
I will be
Oh,
screaming at
Corm's over
everybody
there?
that.
No, Corm went to the other end, didn't he?
Yeah, he's done with
I was gonna
Bertra.
say,
He
So-
sprouted his fire wings and flew away.
Is
Uh,
that
Q
everybody?
have the last blindfold.
Oh, there's plenty of blindfolds.
Okay.
There's plenty of blindfolds. Let's see. Corm, I see you in here. Bertra, I see you. Grun, Lightning. Who's missing?
I think that's it.
Bertra. Yeah, that's it. It's just me.
And remember, my initiative is actually 21. Since I
I
didn't-
modified it.
All right. I know
I modified you here. Oh, wait a minute. It didn't take.
yeah, that still says 5 for me.
There we go.
Okay.
So who did I change the 21 by accident?
Well, Quorum shows 21, and so does Lightning.
What do I have?
Must have been
21.
Light. I'm not worried about it. Let's
Why do I?
see. Because
Why
I hit
you
on
should-
I hit your token by accident.
Okay.
Your initiative. What is your initiative?
Nine.
Archer is supposed to be 10. Yeah, 9. 9. We'll fix that.
So, gotta love being sick.
Hey, you don't sound too.
I'm back.
Let's start things off. So, Quorum can't see anything, so it's nothing there. Grun,
Quorum
you
was-
have a flaming skeletal thing there after being partially barbecued.
All right, so I need clarification. So we have disadvantage on all our attacks and ability checks.
Yes.
Does the enemy have advantage on us as well?
No, he doesn't have advantage.
Okay. Shit, how do I do this?
Now, let me explain. This skeletal thing looks like a bunch of flying, flaming skeletal heads.
And they do look like they're getting ready to attack me, right? They're not like just some weird
Oh
Roman
yeah, they're
spirit.
yeah here. Yeah, exactly. Let me give you a. There's the description of them.
Swirling mass of tiny blue flames dances with likenesses. Oh, I'm not liking this at all. All right, so, all right, I'm going reckless, so I can have a normal attack, and we'll see how this turns out. Shit, I'll need
Now
that.
they have advantage on you.
I know, but I don't want disadvantage on my attack. I need to kill this freaking thing. Hopefully, it's not that tough. We're gonna find out. And I raged, so that means you would have got the storm aura thing on him.
Right.
So I'll do that first.
Okay.
And then I'll hit it with a battle axe.
Okay.
And I get 2 attacks now. So my first one,
Your first one misses.
wow, that's the one that had advantage. I don't think I get it on each attack. I think it's just my first one.
Right.
Yay, so let me go back to disadvantage and try a second time. That was a waste of freaking time.
Was that for reckless or for?
Yeah, for reckless I get advantage, but since I had disadvantage, oh, look at that. I do disadvantage, I get freaking 19. Alright, I don't know if he made the save for his lightning damage or not.
I got to roll that. I'm getting the other damage, your axe damage first.
Okay.
Okay, axe damage on there. Let's see. What does that save for him? It's dex save. That's what we do. And where does stat block go?
Oh yeah, you're right. I get advantage on all of them this turn.
Yeah.
So let me re-roll that. That's one just in case I get a.
Reroll it just in case you did get a hit on that.
Actually, just show it. It wouldn't be disadvantaged. So that would have been like 3 better. So it wasn't a crit though.
3 better would have hit though. So you would have took damage on that.
No. On the first one.
Oh. Okay.
First one's fine. So I rolled that normal because
Yeah.
my reckless would have canceled out the disadvantage. The same. The second one would have been normal roll,
Yeah,
which would have been the same.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. And let's see, he rolled a 15 on his save. And what is your body? He saved.
Yep.
Does he get half
And,
damage?
I would say it if it did.
I'm reading. That's
Yeah,
right.
half damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
And can I step through the door but still stay engaged with this guy?
Yes,
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of step through
because
the
it's
door.
kind of a swarm,
Right.
and you actually are right there together. So
Okay.
back to where he's supposed to. He's supposed to be right there.
Okay.
Okay.
And did I see what was down in this hallway?
Yeah, you see down that hallway, there is a bed down there, and you see someone standing down there. But he's not.
Someone.
Yeah, he's really old. And he's just kind of watching with mild curiosity what happens down the hall.
Okay. So I imagine I've used up my free action to
Yeah.
see what's going on. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So I'll move. Oh, its turn. It swarms at you. This would be the best way to describe it.
What did Corm do in his turn? Corm had a 21. Did he not go?
Quorum, and he's on the other.
Combat first, I think.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, sorry.
yeah. This is the. It jumped out at you around. You know the. Oh crap!
Yeah.
Let's see here. I gotta check something. I forgot to check some of these stupid things.
It has advantage on its attacks on me. Oh yeah, I
It
need to.
does not have multi-attack. It does not appear. That's all I want to know.
Good to know. So I guess I should have clicked on that.
Ooh.
So it swarms around you, and because each one of these little heads are flaming, you can feel the heat off of it. But it doesn't seem to actually hurt you, Grun.
Phew. That's with advantage?
Yeah.
The 12 to hit?
Actually, no, the advantage didn't take on it. So I'm not gonna worry about it though.
Woo, thank you.
Bertra,
Oh
you
my
hear
God.
you from your perspective, Bertra, you saw a gout of flames come out of that corridor that Grun went into, and then you hear him probably swearing and cursing, and hear his axe going through the air.
Okay, I pull down my blindfold again. Looks like he's in trouble. That's as far as I can
Far as
get.
you can get. Okay,
And then I'll use dash action.
to get the rest of the way around. Okay.
Actually, would she be able to tell where she needs to turn?
Why don't we say she was running her fingers down the wall as a guide?
That's probably sensible, yeah.
And that's probably what that's what I would do if it was a situation. I have my hand against the wall, and that's what I've done in caverns I've explored before when I had no light.
Yeah. Alright, that's it then.
Okay, lightning. You have no blindfold on. You can see. You saw the burst of fire. You saw Bertrand put a blindfold on and come running across the invisible floor again. What are you doing?
All right. Well, to take a measurement. That's 55 feet.
Yep.
That's a lot. Case. I'm gonna fold
You're gonna hold.
and run I'm gonna move my mic closer to my face.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on a blindfold and run across the floor.
Okay.
Floor.
You hope. Yes, there is indeed a floor there, so you can, if you're taking your full dash action, you can go all the way to the end.
Indeed. Yeet. I'm removing it once I get to the end, hopefully.
Corum.
Hey, Jason. I realized that I must not have clicked my token, and that's why you're missing me at
Oh.
initiative 5.
Okay.
So that
So roll real quick and I'll add you in.
Oh shoot. Orm doesn't want to go back the way he came. He needs to spell his fire wings. Does he see this door right here?
Yeah, there's a door there. Hold on.
So I don't know why it's not adding me to the tracker. So I click on my character.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Hold on, I'm working on it for you.
If I click on the token for, oh, never mind.
I got it. I got you. What was your original? 9?
5.
5.
7 without disadvantage.
No, I rolled a 1 on my very first initiative, so I really would have a 5.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, Corum. So what you on?
Corm's gonna go to this door.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll let Q take his turn.
Yeah, give me a quick. Hold that thought, Corum. 'Cause
Sorry.
Q would have got his turn. No, thank you. What did you do in your turn, Q?
Just a quick question. Would you say Q is a decent archer, right?
I would hope so.
Okay, so seeing as I saw where the fire thing went,
Mm-hmm.
could I put on my blindfold, step out, and take a shot, even though I can't see? I mean, it's already a disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yeah. You can take a blind shot.
Sure, why not? I'm just gonna step out and be like, Miss Bertra, think thin. I
So
will
Corum,
step out.
blindfolded, steps into the over top of the pit, pulls his bow back.
No.
And I will take.
Grun's about to eat an arrow.
You'll be fine.
About to eat an arrow.
Well, I think my token's a little jacked up, Jason. When I clicked on the take a shot the bow, it didn't let me choose a target. But 15 to hit, does that do it?
It actually does it.
Yeah,
Man.
it's Grun right in the head.
Yeah, it actually. Here's what Grun sees. Grun sees a blindfolded Q step behind Bertra, draw a bow, and fire an arrow into this swarm of flaming skulls. And the arrow actually connects with 2 or 3 of the skulls, and they drop and disappear.
I am thoroughly impressed.
Well, hopefully you'll be impressed with the second shot because I got 2 shots.
Shit.
No.
Maybe not.
The second shot, however, passes completely through the swarm and
shit.
funks into the wall
Oh,
just
okay.
to the left of the door that Grun's standing behind. Thank God you're in a doorway. Okay.
Then I will step back over into the other room and I will send Oscar all the way across since he shares my initiative but not my action.
Right.
You're not going to look to see if you hit anything? Or Grun? Or Bertra?
I didn't hear you scream and I cannot.
Oh, you would have had me screaming.
And I can't take off the blindfold in the hallway, so I guess I'll step back and be like, "Did I get it?" Or I'll just say, "I'm assuming since I didn't hear anyone scream, I hit it."
Meanwhile, Corum, what are you doing?
Corm's gonna go check out this door. Does it appear to be trapped at all?
Appears to be unlocked.
He's gonna open it.
He's going to open it. Says the. Okay. Let me switch layers. And get to Corum. Door in front of Corum. Okay. The room in front of you,
Oh, that's okay.
Corum, is dark. You can, but of course, you can see. So you see a U-shaped room holding glass cases. There's a glass case to your left, actually. Standing in the bend of the U is a dark, insect-like form, and it turns when you enter the room and looks at you.
I'm gonna close the door.
Close the door. Corum closes the door.
Stealthily, right?
Now let me explain this insect form. Let me do this thing real quick. Let's see.
Corum heard that insects were bad.
Yeah, now, let me explain insect form. When I say this is an insect, it's the size of you,
So pretty
and it has a stinger over top of its back and little clicky clacky claws in front of it.
Oh god.
So what's Corum doing? You pretty much use your action, so you got your free action. That's about it.
Boom. I'm gonna summon a
Crap.
fired Masakari to my hand as a bonus action.
Okay.
That is a wall of
Ow.
text.
Yeah, no crap.
It's Jason's fault. It's his fault.
That is so much text.
Okay. So this fire weapon appears in your hand. What are you doing? That's all you can do with it right now, isn't it?
I'm gonna try to like brace the door with my foot, but kind of step to the side so it hopefully. Which way does it swing? I didn't even check.
It swings out.
All right. You pooped on the potty? That's really great, dude.
And bonus XP.
Congratulations,
He's
your
gonna
child
brace
is
it
leveled
with
up.
his foot, like put some weight on it, but he's gonna move his body kind of angled to the side over here. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not like you just explain what your son did on the potty. Just shift his weight a little bit to the side and
He's doing good, man. He's 2 years old. And he's like, this is like the third time he's actually done a poop on there, and he thinks it's crazy when it like splashes up.
So, Grun, what are you doing?
all right. So as a free action, I'm gonna yell to the rest of the group, whoever can hear me, that there's some dude in the hallway behind me. And then I'm just gonna freaking attack this thing.
Okay.
And so we have it flanked. So my disadvantage becomes just a normal roll.
Normal roll,
Right.
right? Right.
All right. So I guess I'm just gonna hit this guy a couple times. Hopefully. I'm assuming those both hit.
Yes, both of those hit. Let's see.
And then I'll bonus action my lightning into it as well. Oh, that's some massive damage there. My sparks kind of shorted against each other, against the wall. The arrow,
Yeah,
the arrow
yeah,
sticking
but-
in the wall.
Yeah, the arrow drew it. Yeah. Something you do notice though, you're swinging your axe through this thing, and I mean, you're hitting the swarm, but there's so many of them, and you're impacting the sun. But you really wish it was solid because you'd probably do a lot more damage if it was solid.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I use what I got.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me.
The swarm feeling threatened. Berkshire, did you remove your blindfold, or is it still on?
It's still on.
Okay, that answers my question. It attacks the thing that's attacking it,
Ha!
but misses.
Eat shit, fire skulls.
It moves here. Give me an opportunity attack. Let's move it up beside Bertra. Opportunity attack from you, Grunt, because it moves
So
away
is
from
that-
you.
Is that still with like normal, or do I have disadvantage now?
You would have. I'll give you normal.
Okay, so that's my normal.
for it to pop on my side.
My attack?
Yeah.
Oh. That shows it got 22 to hit, 11
Yeah,
slashing damage.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
Okay.
I'm just blind. Just zoom in a little bit so I can see better what's going on. This makes it hard because you guys are scattered out. Okay. And that brings us around to Bertra. What are you doing, Bertra? You feel heat.
Oh,
moving-
shit. Sorry.
pulling-
One second, Bertra. I just realized I never did turn on my rage damage.
Okay, give it to me while she's somewhat she's gone.
It'd be an additional 3 for every hit I've gotten so far.
Bertra's pulls down her blindfold with her hand. She's got one sword in the hand, but she's using the free one to pull it off and then
Okay.
grabs the other sword.
All right.
And Steve, I'm going to take some swings at it.
Okay. That hits.
And get another one from because from the level
Right.
action.
Oh, nice. Like Grun. I mean, you're hitting it, but you really wish it was more solid because you feel like you'd be doing a lot more damage. Because I mean, like your blade is passing through it, smashing some of them, but not destroying it all.
And bonus action to swing with the offhand sword.
Okay. Oh, nice. Archer's rolling good tonight. What's wrong with the rest of you guys?
And the D4. And that's all I can do. I'm gonna move slightly more in.
Grun, where I'm pinging at, there's a door right there, by the way.
Oh, I thought I walked to the door on my left, looking at the screen. On the right. My fault.
No, no, you did. There's the door you came through is right there.
Oh, another door to the right. Okay.
Yeah, there's one the door to your right that I didn't mention.
It's closed.
Okay, that takes care of Bertra. Brings us to Lightning.
All right. So, at the sound of more stinging bugs and how this area seems to be existing, I'm going to put my blindfold back on
Okay.
and go over to where I thought Corum was.
Uh-huh.
It's so weird from my stand. All I see is arrows. I don't see what the hell's going on.
The floor is solid.
Yeah.
No blindfold needed.
What you don't see, Grun, is over in that other room. There's a bunch of Ferris wheels and cotton candy. It's actually really badass.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll with disadvantage.
That's okay. We won't worry about it.
Because this door is apparently open.
No, it's closed. Corum closed it. He's holding it closed
Cool.
with a wide-eyed look on his face that you can't see because you're blindfolded.
Oh, more stinging bugs. More stinging bugs. What stinging bugs? Oh, I don't know that the door's closed, but I'm gonna cast a lovely Eldritch Blast when my
Okay.
my character sheet loads because my computer's being a bit of a
Okay.
bit of a bum. I love.
I mean, would Lightning have heard Corum yell out? The floor is solid. No need for blind.
Yeah, she would have heard it. I mean, she's standing right beside you.
Eldritch Blast the door.
Okay.
But it has to be a disadvantage.
Yes. Please roll a 1.
That was not a disadvantage.
We'll say it is with a roll of 8.
Oh, geez.
So you hit the door.
Wait. I'm level 5. I need to roll 2 loss anyhow.
Okay. You hit the door and make a nice burn mark in it. Corum, you probably yelp or something with suddenly an Eldritch Blast slamming the door that you're trying to keep closed.
Yeah, I do more than yelp. I say, what the hell is wrong with you?
There's bugs in there, aren't there?
Somebody
Q.
want a new party member? She had a second shot.
Oh, good. That's fine.
Blast.
Second
Oh.
shot.
Oh, okay. Second shot slams in the door. Crap. Hold on a second. Because there actually is guidelines on that. Believe it or not.
The strength of the door. That's
Yes.
right now.
Yeah, actually there is.
Tell me
door-
you closed the door.
The door has a nice concave break in it. And it looks like another good hit from her, Corum, and it might break open.
Corm's getting ready to take one from her playbook and put on his hood and run. Just for future reference.
Okay, so Q, what are you doing?
I will do the same thing I did last time. So I can tell from the general light that it moved, I'm guessing. I'm gonna do my best to pull down the blindfold slightly, step out into the corridor, and yell out, incoming. And I'll take
Oh my gosh.
2 more shots at disadvantage. And then I'll pop back in and just yell, did I hit it?
One of them did, one of them didn't.
Are we using
Fantastic.
the new
I think I'm
way
doing
of
badass.
fighting?
And then I'll brush the blindfold up just enough so I can see. And as a bonus action, I will use my billowing cloak and just have it flapping in the wind like a badass.
Okay. The door, Corum, now starts bowing from the other side as something hits it on the other side.
That was to be expected. Did it break?
Not yet, but it's close. You can tell it's not healthy. Okay. Scorpions. So that brings it around to actually you, Corum.
Corm.
Or not
yeah.
Corum, Grun. I'm sorry.
No, Corm was before Grunt.
Okay. Go ahead, Corum.
Corm's gonna say to Lightning, "Let's get out of here quick. Get your blindfold back on. I was gonna tell you to look through something useful here, but we gotta move." And he's gonna 25. He'll wait there for her with getting his blindfold ready to put on himself.
Okay, Grun, what are you up to?
All right, so I'm assuming that thing is no longer flanked.
No.
Shit.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna move up in her if I can,
Okay. You can get it.
and now I'm going reckless, so I'll have a normal attack.
Okay.
So bring this back up and whack once
That hits.
and whack twice.
That hits.
And then a Storm Aura. As a bonus action. Damn!
It's saved. Still takes damage off of that, so
It gets advantage on its saves?
it shouldn't have. Let me roll that real quick again to make sure.
It would have been a 9 if you wouldn't have rolled it with advantage.
Yeah. Which means it took the full damage, which I've already equated for, so we're good to go. Yeah. Reset it back to normal. Okay. The swarm swarms at Bertra. Yeah, I'm assuming a 12 does not hit Bertra in her newly armored status.
No, not even close.
Yeah, we're close. And you get to do something, Bertra. There's only a few of these things left with the swarm.
I'm just gonna make sure I've got the disadvantage set this time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to just keep swinging. Great sword.
Oh, nice.
D4.
Damn.
Do the 4.
Freaking 26 with disadvantage. Shit.
Somebody brought their A game.
The swarm sputters out of existence. Move it up here in the hallway. Just get out of the way there.
That's a bit disappointing.
Lightning, what are you doing?
Well, run.
Run.
And Quirin has just now whispered to me to run.
Although, for the record, you don't
yelled it.
actually.
I'm pretty sure I yelled it as an action.
He did.
I said Corum and then Quirin.
Oh.
You. Yeah, you can ignore that. I was joking.
Oh, and Lightning gets closer to the door instead of running. So Lightning.
So, you know what I'm gonna do?
Okay.
Do this lovely, 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 lovely thing. Button.
Okay.
Guidance.
That was definitely a lovely thing.
I didn't mean to do guidance, but you know what? I guess I'll do guidance now.
You already had guidance on you.
So you get guidance on you already, so you can do your other out. I understand about misclicks and roll 20, so.
Yeah. Thing is, I meant to do this.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please, is roll 20. There we go. So, what are you going to shock and grasp?
Corum.
If you were going to help the creatures break down the door, I would have stayed there with you so we could die valiantly together.
The door is
just
currently.
by listening to the door,
Uh-huh.
that it's pretty hacked. So I just want to stick my arm onto and or through the door,
Okay. Okay.
like
So you-
grab
Damage
anything
beyond that,
on
by
the
way.
other side.
Okay. So you push your hand through a crack in the door, trying to grasp at something on the other side. But as you push through the door, you brush the edge of the door, and your spell goes off. And the door crumbles.
this.
On the other side of the door, as it falls apart, you see this
I can't
insectile
see that.
looking creature.
I can't see that. My blindfold's still on, Jason.
Oh, you're right. You can't you?
Oh my
So you feel your spell go off, and you hear Korem yelling, "Run!"
Good reason. Oh my god.
So is there, are you going to
Remember when you
move?
spent hours like healing folks who had their like the stingers in their neck? Yeah, this is Korum's best guess at what caused those. So just saying out of character, but
So is lightning moving any direction, or is this going to stand there?
good job, Lightning. Heroic death. We'll mourn you.
You'll
Guess
mourn
a
me.
new king, a new character.
That's an action. Goals of hindsight. You really would have been used. Wait. Hold person. Dang it. That's an action.
Can't see it either.
No, all you have left right now is move.
All you have is movement. You hear Korem telling you, "Run!"
She could probably take her blindfold off with a free action, right?
Oh yes, you could. Captain Hindsight.
Idea. Bertra, I'm in a very bad place.
You hear something clicking and clacking closer toward the door as you scout off. Q. The light has, assuming you did the blindfold remove thing, but the light has faded from around the corner.
And I would see Korem across the hall, and everyone
Yeah.
else kind of.
Yeah, you hear Korem across the hall yelling at someone to run.
Okay, I guess I'll post up at the end of the hall and I'll yell out, "Throw on your blindfolds, run this way, I'll cover you." No, hold an action for.
Okay.
If I see something coming past them, I will fire a trick shot to pin whatever it is,
If you see something, shoot something. I think that's the NSA's model.
and then I'll have Oscar fly back this way and try to communicate with me what he's seeing. So.
Oscar catches a glimpse of something come out of the doorway. It's very insectile. I gotta get a measurement here. Here's how far. Which was that question?
Panic.
Part of that question.
And as Oscar starts to explain what it is to me, I'll be like, yep, you guys should run really fast.
Oscar's explanation when he gets to you is scorpion. Big scorpion.
Perfect. Yep, run. Lots of pain.
Oh boy. It hurriedly clacks its way up through there. You hear something clacking behind you. Korem, you can see it because you don't have your blindfold on. As it snips twice at lightning. Oh, one of them actually hits. Yeah, one hits.
Knew I should have just purchased that armor before I left. Ah.
Korem, what are you doing?
Well, Korem can't even use the weapon in his hand without likely killing Lightning, just because of its nature and the explosive properties it now holds. So, he is going to do something else. He's going to create a hypnotic pattern directly in front of him.
Mhm.
aimed, down towards this to keep
Mhm.
lighting out the path.
Right. Okay, let's see. Twisting pasture colors. We students 30-foot cube. When it rains, pattern appears of movement. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed. Okay,
Its save would be DC 14.
thank you. Wisdom. It saves.
With a -1. All right. With Corm's action, he is putting on the blindfold and running like a badass. Not a badass. It's the opposite of a badass.
That'd be a
He's
coward.
fleeing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it following me?
Now your spell's still up. Grun, you hear Corum yelling, "Is it following me?"
So, 2 questions. One's obvious. This thing here now is dead, right?
Yes, it's dead.
Virtua took out. During our back and forth, would I have noticed this thing back here moving at all? Doing it? Do you ever say anything once I said there's something back there?
He never moved.
And I could tell it's a humanoid.
Yes.
Oh, God. All right, this is, yeah. He wants to keep his rage going.
Okay.
So he's going to Goring Rush this
Uh-huh.
guy. And as he is running towards him, I got to
Uh-huh.
ask you this. He's going to shout a question to the dude, asking him friend or foe, as he's swinging his axe in the air, running towards him.
You hear a very feeble reply, "Servant of the temple."
That's not what I asked. So he's going to get freaking hit.
Answer he gave.
Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, okay, Goring Rush. There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
So you Goring Rush the guy. You get down there. Let's see. 50. Will that hit him? Oh, that hits him. That not only hits him, that kills him.
Oh, okay. Shit. Oh, you guys don't know idea how much Grunt is pissing his pants right now.
I don't know if any of us know you just murdered an old man either.
Well, technically, Grunt doesn't know what this is. Brian knows what the F this is.
I can't even see it.
I know.
Grunt will just be like, "There was a dead old man in here. Those must have got him already. Look at that. He's got like a stinger horn looking thing."
Oh, shit.
Anything else, Grunt?
Well, that's all I can do. A Goring Rush, that takes my action and bonus action to do that. So,
Okay, let me see if I can help our recording a little bit.
can I free action yell back?
Yeah, you can yell back.
What the fuck? That's all I say.
Adjusting ours. I really wish they'd get that new Zoom tool in. Make life a lot easier right now.
No, they undid it. Didn't you see that?
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I just wish
So
they.
people were complaining about it.
I liked it, but oh well. Okay. Now I got all the combat on the screen for our recording to see. Okay, so Grun yells back, "What crap?" Corum.
Now, sorry, guys. One more dumb question. This is metagame wise. Did the guys back in the infirmary thing? Did they describe what I'm seeing?
No.
They didn't. Okay, so I have no idea.
The guys
Great.
back in the infirmary
The
thing
only
described with Corum in Lightning. Well, Corum.
Yes.
Well, if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason. They said that one, they were attacked by something of a bunch of eyeballs, and then they mentioned bugs.
Yes.
Bugs
That's
first,
about-
eyeballs second, I think.
Bugs first, then eyeballs.
And
So they
that's
would have
about-
explained this to us.
Yes. This wouldn't be a
Okay.
total shock to Grun. I mean,
Wow.
you knew there was
Already.
some kind of eye thing coming there.
Yeah. So yeah, my response is still, what the fuck?
Okay. So, Corum, what are you doing?
Keeping his hand on the left wall, he's gonna move until he runs into Bertra and kind of sidles beside her, and then
Make a
takes
dex
off.
check. Make a dex check. Okay. You stumble but don't fall. You're blindfolded. You ran into Bertra.
Well, he
Literally.
was putting his hand on the wall there to find her. So he found her. He moves alongside of her. I'm going to take my blindfold off.
As you take your blindfold off, you see the door. You see the scorch marks around the room.
Is
You
this
see the
door?
hallway. Yeah, there's a door there that's closed. You see the hallway. You see Grun standing at the end of the hallway.
Gotcha. As a free action, can I say to Bertra, we got to get through this door. I think it leads to where Lightning is on the other side, and she's in trouble.
Okay.
And he's gonna go kind of stand next to the door.
Okay. So let me go down to the other end of the chamber, down by Grun. It moves to envelop you, Grun. Con save, please. Did you hear me, Grun?
I'm in here screaming to myself because I'm on mute.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
that was disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Son of a
Nope.
bitch.
Don't barbarians have something con saves gives them advantage?
No, it's strength save when I'm raging, not cons.
Okay, I'm going to make a quick edit to your token, Grun.
No.
You feel a tugging in your eye socket,
Yep.
and you are now temporarily blinded.
Holy shit! You took it away from my token.
Yes, I did.
I can't even like click on my token. I don't even know where it is.
I'll give it back to you in combat, but for now, you're blind because you're physically blind. Okay, and let's go back up here. That thing's dead.
I'm now cussing in Tauren.
Yeah, you hear a lot of swearing coming from Bertra.
Okay, I need to move. Oh god. Help Lightning. Help. Oh god. Yes. This...
Oh, he's actually going to roll to see which way Bertra goes.
Yeah,
I would do the same if I was playing a character, be honest.
yeah. I'm thinking high on wisdom she goes helps Gran. Low on wisdom she doesn't.
Okay.
So anything below 10 she goes help Lightning.
Okay. Fair enough. So you're going to bash that door open, I assume?
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
That's mean.
The door bash, the room beyond is dark. Of course, you can see in there. To the right of the door is some kind of display case, and the whole front of it's smashed open.
I'm going to step forward. So that's 2, 4, 5, and 6 in my movement.
There is a insectile-looking creature with a large tail draped over top of its body, facing away from you. You're behind it right now. It's headed toward the door on the other side, and you see another door just beyond it.
I yell,
Hey, bug butt, over here.
and
Okay.
gonna hold my action to smack it.
If it comes near you, okay.
Yeah.
Lightning, you're blindfolded. Quorum told you to run. Then you heard him saying something else off in the distance. It sounds like he went out that doorway. There's a clacking noise behind you, and something hits you from behind.
Well, seeing how it's behind, and I have a decent idea of where it is because it just, like, clawed me,
Right?
gonna do a zippy zap.
Okay.
select this gosh darn token. Okay.
Just remember, you also do D8. You need to change that on your character sheet. I meant to do that for you. I forgot.
Yeah.
With those
Doesn't
two-
matter that hit. Didn't hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Yeah, she can do it between turns. Anything else there, Lightning?
Then I'm going to rapidly flee of the spiked, what I think is the middle of the spiked floor.
Okay. I need you to make a dex check.
A dex check? Okay. By the way, I'm moving my character with, like, my hand is covering my eyes, so I don't actually know where I'm moving my character token.
The dex check's just see if you make it through the doorway. Memory. That's what it amounts to.
Oh, okay.
Poor Grun. Grun's in a bad spot. Okay, yeah. You make it through the door, no problem.
Okay.
Well, wasn't a hard DC. It's just, I had to know whether or not she smacked into the door frame or not.
That would suck. Wait. Let me select lightning. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
As I'm running, I want to just shout at the top of Lightning's lungs. What was her name? What was her name? What was her name? I have to scroll back up because Q told me. Just top of Lightning's lungs. I am a follower of Sun V. Spare me my life in this temple.
I got nothing.
We can hear you. The creature in front of you, Bertra, turns around and comes at you. And it clicks at you and lashes at you with its tail. Now the first one hits you.
Hello?
Hey, Corum.
I'm gonna restart Discord. I'll be right back.
And the second one I know misses you, so
Going to use thick hide to take nothing.
I'll give you your points back then. Little stat block up on this guy.
And do I get my tax off now?
Yes. Oh, nice.
Crumbs!
Still connects though.
And I get another one because I still get 2 per action, right?
I'll give it to you.
That one wasn't quite as great.
Yeah, that one missed. Okay. And then it claws at you one more time. Ooh, that one hits you.
I can use another charge of thick hides, can't I?
Sure can. It's what, 4 off?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So 5. Okay. Okay, and that brings us around to Quarian. You see lightning bolting down the hallway from something. Corum and Bertra and Grun have disappeared down this other hallway. You're the only one left still standing in the original hallway.
Well, shoot. I know what I want to do, but I would hear obviously all the noise coming from the south, right? I could
Yes.
probably tell. Okay, seeing as lightning's starting to come, I will nudge the blindfold back down step out and step to the south. So hopefully on the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
And then lift my blindfold.
If you're on the ledge.
Sweet. Can I? Well, I can obviously see that. Can I take a shot at it or
Take a shot at what?
whatever this swarm thing down here is?
Oh, yes, you can
assume I
see
can
that.
see
So
that.
yes, you can. Sorry, I forgot you could see that. That's why I said at what.
Not a problem. And still at disadvantage, so kind of want to leave the blindfold on just to keep being impressive, but take the shot.
Okay. You miss.
Only miss. Sweet.
Miss.
I'll take a second shot.
And you see this swarm is around Grunt. You miss again.
Awesome. And then I guess I will just ease back against this wall so I have a better angle on where lightning's coming from, just in case I see something coming there, and Oscar will fly down towards me.
Okay.
Hey Jason, if I move here, am I off the ledge or?
You're right.
am I just on it?
If you hold the Alt key down, you can put yourself around the edge of that ledge. Okay. Here's an interesting quandary. You see this creature come right to the edge of the doorway, and it sees the drop in the floor and the spikes, and it just stops there, hissing. Grun, my blinded Minotaur, what are you doing down here?
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm blinded, and I knew this thing kind of engulfed me, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna still keep swinging, and I'm going reckless. I'm going reckless at this point.
Okay.
But as I'm swinging, I'm gonna start stepping backwards. So, however you want to handle that, I get one attack, I get two. It's up to you.
You can get your both attacks. You'll do your initial one as you start to step back, and then as you step half a step back, you'll hit your second attack and then back up.
Okay. All right. I
So
can't
you get
click
a
on
both.
my. Oh, you brought me so come back so I can see. All right, good.
Yes.
So I can click on it. Oh, I don't want to see what the hell's around me.
No, you don't.
All right, so I guess so. This is a normal attack since I'm going reckless,
Right.
and I think I have rage damage on. We'll check, make sure I do have it on.
Okay.
Yes, it's on.
Oh, nice, Grun. Both of those connect nicely. Go and back up. Where are you going to back up to?
And I'm assuming I can still do my storm aura as well. And that just,
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'll do that real quick as well. Is that in my offense? It is.
Do swarms get attack opportunity?
Grun doesn't care.
Doesn't care, probably. at
I
this
know, but if
point.
Grunt doesn't care, then I'm thinking he should move his full movement. That was implied.
Shoot.
And I will scream at the top of my lungs that there's there was. I don't see it anymore. I'm blind. There's a swarm of eyeballs down here.
Takes it. Saves. So it's- Okay.
Next time, make me blind before you give it damage. That way I know if they do it or not. Good lord. Oh, jeez, I'm blind again.
Grunt is physically blinded right now, guys.
Like on the screen, it's all black. I can't see shit.
And I'm physically blinding Brian when I do this. Okay, Corum, what are you doing? You see Grunt back up, appear out of this swarm of eyeballs. He's
help
stumbling.
He's gonna yell at Q to help run, but he just sent Bertra into the room of scorpions by herself, and he's not gonna let that happen. So Corum's gonna use his mobility, use his just swords barred movement,
Okay.
and that should get him dancing past the scorpion along the. Unless I gotta stop right here. I don't know.
Give me just a dex check at normal with all your crap you got going on there. Yeah, you're able to get past it.
Okay. Kind of has a plan there. So, and then he's gonna do a frightful strike.
Okay.
So this is with I guess didn't do very well on that to hit, so it doesn't happen.
No, you missed.
Oh, that wasn't even a disadvantage. Still, you missed.
Okay. Gotta check something on these. How fast do they move? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, answered my question. Yes, it did. Oh, never mind. Its flying speed is.
As far as Corum knows, Lightning is still blindfolded on the other side of this room.
Yes. Grant, I need you to make a con save, please. No, you're cussing off camera.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm muted still. I'm muted and blind. I'm really screwed. Okay, this is disadvantage. Con save.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Nice.
Mean it to beat it in your game, Jason.
Yep.
Oh, son of a bitch. Thank God
Good
I got +5 to my saves. My other was a crit. It would have been a crit if it would have been for that disadvantage.
Partra, what are you doing? Corum just shouldered past you, did something, but it didn't work like you wanted it to.
Well, I'm still gonna hit the scorpion. I imagine I have normal now, since flanking.
Yes.
And
Good, mine would be normal then.
I'm just going to whack it with my greatsword.
That hits, I think. Yep, that hits.
And the other one on the action.
6 plus 1d4. 28, nice.
And finally, the offhand attack with the regular greatsword.
That one missed. Your offhand attack missed.
Yep.
But you did you wail into it. I mean, you feel your sword's cutting deep in the armor of this thing. It's hissing and not happy. Lightning.
Ow, my ears. Come on. I'm already blind.
It's already growing super sensitive to hearing. Be careful.
Right. So.
You can hear a noise
Well,
behind
like-
you, a clacking sound.
Maybe I was a bat person instead of a cat person. Do I get double disadvantage if I just yeet a spell behind me to try and hit it.
No, not double disadvantage, but you're disadvantage. So
I mean, I'm already at disadvantage.
yeah.
Well, Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna.
Smashes against the door frame off the edge. You hear some crumbling stone.
The second bolt because it has 2 things.
That one. Disadvantage. You got 2 17s. Look at that. Look at you.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep running. Because running.
Because running.
Let's see, how much farther can I run?
30 foot.
And then
Yeah,
use-
to the end of the corridor. Or you know what? Actually, I don't know that that's there. I never actually realized that was there. I'm gonna take my blindfold off.
Okay. The scorpion thing, not happy at being smacked by Bertram. Lashes out at her viciously. Really? Really? It misses horribly.
Holy crap.
Just parrying with great swords.
Curiously. Yeah, because it's certainly not hitting. You're just bashing his claws aside. Sting comes down. You like take a sword across him and push it out of the way.
As lightning runs by, I'll call out, Grun could use some help down here, and then I will start by casting, or I will mark the Oculus Swarm thing with the Mark of Death.
Mhm.
She'll just show up as a nice little falcon cloud. And then I will take 2 steps forward and take a shot, seeing as the scorpion appears to be not moving forward. And I hope it doesn't. And since I'm still at disadvantage... Dang.
You miss with that shot. Grun, you feel something go whizzing past your horns. Second
take
shot,
it.
however, does hit.
Just adds to my paranoia.
Yeah.
And
I'll
the
take
target
the second.
loses 1 AC. Does that
Yeah.
affect the first shot or not, Jason?
Do what?
With his Mark of Death, the target loses 1 AC, it says. Does that affect his first
It
shot?
wouldn't help him.
It-
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be at 14 right now.
14, yeah. Well, at 14, he got a 13.
And I was going to try to do a trick shot, but I didn't call it out beforehand, so I will wait.
Okay.
I'll just yell at Grun to...
Run!
Grun! Head towards my voice.
Also, is this like this? This? Oh wait, no, that's a bird.
You mean Oscar?
That's
Lightning shoots an Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
at Oscar.
Hey, to be fair, that bird has more health than Dash did at this level, so it'll take it.
Now, the question is just how hungry and how stupid is this scorpion? Apparently not that stupid. Corum, something comes in the doorway.
Oh, fun. Oh, just the important ones.
It's the important one. Can you make a con save, please?
Is it at disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
19.
Really? So, just for a second, you feel the room darken and dim, and your eyesight gets fuzzy, and you shake your head, and it clears.
I'll take off the 12 damage, whatever, so 30.
Grun.
All right, so second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
I'm going to back up slowly, swinging like a champ.
Okay. Give me the attacks as you back up, please.
So these, again, are reckless, so they're going to be normal attacks.
Right. First one misses. Second one misses.
If it helps, Jason, they do have 14 AC right now.
Oh, then the second one
Because
hits.
that mark of death affects everybody.
That's
so.
right. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. That one hits. You smash a few eyeballs. You feel their vitreous fluid fleeing all over your body, Grun. And let's see here. Saving throw deck.
Done this earlier.
Of which he succeeds. But he only takes one.
Okay. Make a quick wisdom check about whether I back up all the way or.
Okay.
Nope, I stand and fight.
Okay.
Because I'm a dumbass. I'm freaking out, but I don't know what else to do. I can't see anything.
So what's this? Someone's dropped.
Oh, wait a minute. I get my sight back when I step out of it, right?
No, you don't.
Are you sure? I thought it said once I'm out of it, I get my sight back.
Let me check.
I didn't fail my second one, so it didn't pull my eyeballs out. It just blinded me until I was out of the thing, I thought.
Blinded eyes strain socket. This lasts as long as the affected creature remains in the space. Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm like, oh shit, I can see. Oh shit, I don't want to see. I close my eyes again because I'm paranoid.
Okay.
Who played that card?
I can't even see a card.
What's that, lightning?
Yeah, lightning dropped a card. Missed by an immediate attack. You may immediately make an opportunity attack. Okay. That's for you.
Advantage
So you're using that on run?
on the party.
Oh, everybody gets it?
Playable as per description. Let's see. All out. So she wants to play the first person who gets has an opportunity attack.
Oh, it's the first person who gets
The
opportunity.
first person who misses with the melee, or is missed by a melee.
Yeah, the attack. Okay.
All right.
That's how I'll roll that. Since she's
However, if I need to call a person for it, I'm gonna call it for Bertra.
Okay.
Ow!
That's
I
fine.
just hit my knee on my desk.
Okay, Corum, what are you doing? You're backed in the corner. You got two scorpion things either side of you. One seems to be focused on Bertra, but the other one seems to like you.
Oh shit, there's two of them?
Yeah, there's two of them.
I like the advantage I have against the one versus Bertra. So
Okay.
Hey, this could actually work. I'm gonna use that fire Masakari that I summoned. But I'm
Okay.
also going to Boom and Blade.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the one between Bertra and myself.
Okay. Oh!
Catastrophic failure. What the hell?
Oh
What does
no!
that do? Does my weapon still hit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
it hits you.
Oh, fun.
Go ahead, Jason. Describe how it happens. This is gonna be awesome.
Oh,
I wish your groin could see it.
So, Corum
Dude, oh no.
flips out his rapier. This is rapier you're using, right?
No, the Masakari.
Oh, the monster card. So you got this flaming brand in his hand, and he swings it viciously at the back of the scorpion, and he hits it at just the right angle, and it bounces back and hits him. He swings back, lands on your shoulder, slamming you in the shoulder.
Now, the weapon does, or just the lightning effect of the spell?
The lightning effect of the spell.
Okay.
Weapon
so,
damage
like,
goes to the creature.
I'm basically booming bladed. Did my weapon still hit the target?
Your
With-
weapon hit the target. So I got 15 piercing on the target to take care of.
Actually, I apologize. That just I don't have
Oh, that's
anything
right.
set up for it. So like, the weapon deals 2d8 fire.
So go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, I'll just roll 2d8 real quick.
And you take 4 thundering damage, 13 off it.
Yeah, so I take. Now I'm down to 31.
Yeah.
And then there's another thing with the Masakari, and the fact that there's one within 5 feet. It has to make a Dex save or take an additional 1d8 fire damage.
Hold on.
All creatures within 5 feet of target.
Which would be both of them. So let's see. There's the first one. It's the one you just hit. And the second one, the one by the doorway, he failed.
Okay, so he takes 7 damage.
The other one, does he take half that?
No, I don't think he takes any. I think it's just on a failed save.
That's what I thought too. I just want to make sure I was right. Okay, so Berkshire, you see a humongously spectacular backlash. Meanwhile, Grun, you can see this coming at you.
Nope, I closed my eyes. I can feel it though. Charisma save?
Yep.
You son of a bitch. I don't have to see it, right? To do this? Even creatures that avert their eyes or are blind. Oh, you son of a bitch. Charisma. Disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Fuck!
And let's see. Slash roll.
So Jason, did I literally roll a 1 on a 1d100 to get catastrophic failure? Is that
Pretty
what
much,
you did?
yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So it's going to last for 2 rounds, Grun.
Which did you choose? Confusion or hold?
Hold.
Oh, great. I'll have to look that up.
It's basically a whole person. You're grappled, is what it amounts to. You can attempt to break it. You're
Yeah,
held.
disadvantage. Yay.
Yeah. But you're held for the moment. You're not going anywhere, and you feel the eyeball swarming around you. Luckily for you, it doesn't have multi-attack. Bertra.
It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out.
So, I have no idea Lightning made it out.
No, you don't.
And seeing the other Scorpio, I'm going to say, don't worry, Lightning, we're coming to save you.
Is there any chance you would have heard me talk to Lightning earlier? Because I
No.
did say.
No
Okay.
way. Too much
What if
noise.
Oh
What about-
god, she must be down.
That is so awesome.
I was. Would they have heard me when I was screaming when I was running over the spike pits?
They may have heard you screaming, but that was before the other creature came back. So they, from their perspective, they heard you screaming, then the other creature arrived.
Oh dear.
So, I'm going to take my attack against Scorpion.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And D4. The other great sword. Second time with the
Right.
magic great sword. Sorry.
Nice. That hits well. Crappy damage, but it hit.
23, not too crappy.
That's the 7.
And
You're off the hit.
Yeah.
It is not looking good. It's got multiple cracks in its carapace. It is not looking good. However, you can see the other one that's kind of got pinned in a corner. Lightning.
I totally meant to do a defensive flourish too. I just got sidetracked by the catastrophic failure.
That's the point of them.
Cool.
Make things interesting.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
Second D8.
But what are you hitting?
I haven't. The eyes.
You can't
No.
see them where you're at. Oh, yeah, you could. Never mind. I forgot to move that far up the hallway. Sorry.
I'm like standing on the edge.
Yeah,
On like
barely. You
very
could
edge.
barely see them. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dex save throw off the Oculus.
Because of the radiant damage.
Roll your other. Oh, you're. Ooh.
Makes the save.
Ow! That's amazing.
And then now, it rolled a raw 16, but it has a +5. Not affecting your save.
That's upsetting. It's honestly impressive. I should just not use Sacred Flame on this creature.
Yeah, from your perspective,
And
it didn't
bonus
seem to have an
action.
effect at all.
Yeah.
So I can imagine, because it's a swarm of eyeballs, I can just imagine as your sacred flame came flying out, the swarm just parted, and let it pass
Yeah.
through.
Imagining as well.
Anything else, Lighting?
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Giant bug net.
Yeah, that's fine. You decide what it looks like. I mean, I can't change the physical token, but like my spiritual weapon token got screwed up. What? Hold on. I get a proper spiritual weapon.
Slurp up the eyes and then implode upon them. Actually hit that with my weapon because of Spell Sniper.
Okay, let's see. So that we put it down here. Yes. 17 against 15 works and takes 8 force damage. Don't think it has the immunity to that. Let me double check to make sure. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Immunity to that, so that takes full damage.
Well, that's good to know.
Okay. Now, there's a hammer down. I don't know if you can control.
I cannot
Yeah, hold on. Should be able to now.
have the ruler equipped. So I can-
Okay, so that takes care of you. Oh, it's the Night Scorpion that's fighting Bertra.
It misses.
Yeah, my Night Scorpions suck.
Did Lightning's card go off yet?
Yeah, actually, that would cause lightning. That's a missed melee attack against you.
You get a free opportunity attack with advantage. So because
With
we're flanking-
advantage?
With advantage.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we're blanking it.
Well, not only that, but because the card says with advantage.
Just making sure.
What I was saying is now he has like 2 advantages, so it could cancel out this.
Yeah. Crap. Didn't want to. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice hit, Bertra. Actually, Bertra, believe it or not, Lightning's card just paid off in a big way for you. That one's dead.
Sweet.
And I still think I'm going to save her.
Yes. That brings us around to Corian.
Can I tell that it looks like Grun stiffened up or not really?
Yeah, Grun was backing up and swinging his swords, and then he just kind of stopped. And it was kind of an unnatural stop, like a jerky stop. So you know something's up. You may not know what's up. Plus, there's this large net, glowing net appeared in the area and started swatting at eyeballs.
But at eyeballs. So that's good, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is because, new to the party, but I can only assume that's good. And I'll just call out to everyone and be like, I think Grun's in a little trouble at this point. Then I'll take another shot with my bow.
Grun, you can
Keeping a little
speak.
bit of
You're just a statue. Oh, you miss.
No, I can't speak. I'm paralyzed.
Oh, that's right.
I read your spell thing. I'm paralyzed and incapacitated, so I'm fucked.
Sorry.
Actually, a question about that. So incapacitated, they still make saves, or
Yeah, he'll still make saves.
okay?
That's about all I can do. And piss myself. And drool.
Troll.
That may make a big difference. We'll see in a moment. And
You
then
missed.
I'm gonna take one more step closer, and I will take one more shot, and I will try. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll try a trick shot to do a headshot to do more damage to it, but we'll see.
Man, I'm already paralyzed. Jeez.
You miss.
God, dang it!
It doesn't have a head, so.
Yeah, it's just warm of eyeballs.
Well, I was just hoping it would get through a couple eyes at once. So, yeah, I just need to put the blindfold back down. I was shooting better with it.
The thing comes around the corner and
Rapes me a new one.
it sure does. Make a dex save, con save, please.
Oh god. Something tells me I'm not going to get as lucky as this. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, so you're taking.
Thank God it's not. I didn't miss it by 5 or more, so.
Yeah.
Blinded for 1d3 hours. Fun.
You feel it sting deep into you. Let's see, so 5 or more than target paralyzed. Okay, and the lights go out. And let's see.
And now you know how Sandra Bullock felt in that Netflix movie.
Lights out.
Is that what it's called? The one with like her and her kids? They had to stay blindfolded so they wouldn't see the evil, whatever the hell they were. Crazy
Movie
freaking
Bird
people.
box.
Blinded for the next 2 hours.
Yeah,
Bird
bird box.
Blinded for the next 2 hours. Okay.
A book.
I think I heard that, yeah.
Grun.
The book's actually pretty good.
All right, all I can do is make my save, right?
Yep.
To snap out of whatever the hell's wrong with me.
Yep.
Charisma, right?
Yes, here,
Still-
let me roll. I was cast again just so you can see it. Yeah, it's a DC 14 Christmas save.
Yeah! Screw you, eyeballs!
Yeah, except for you still can't see.
It didn't blind me, it just paralyzed me.
That's true. It's just paralyzed you. But you're,
So hold on.
you realize you're surrounded by eyeball.
Hold on, I'm looking at my cards, see if I can do anything. I don't get attacked, because that was my action to do that, right?
Correct.
To save, so I'm screwed. Stay there,
You
right?
got
I can't move.
You got movement.
Oh, I do. I can
You
move
got
still.
movement. Yeah, you still move. You just can't attack.
Well, F yeah, I'm gonna get out of this damn thing. Now, I'm. Let me do another wisdom save. Can I do that?
Say how far does Grun run? Is the
To
question.
see if I want to stand and fight this damn thing or I want to run. Yeah, I'm freaking running. I run by Warren, freaking out. Holy shit! Holy shit! I can see. I guess I can't run, but yeah, I'll get to there.
Okay.
And I'll stop because I see Corn. Oh shit! Corn's gonna lose his
That's cute.
eyeballs.
Q sees you running by. He's like, well.
Corum, you're blinded.
Oh, but he just feels the evil presence of a big giant scorpion. to his-
Everything's at disadvantage, but you're disadvantaged anyway. So
Right. Right. We're gonna try this.
Do give us double disadvantage.
His thunder attack didn't work too well last time, but he's gonna booming blade this one, and this time I actually remember to use the defensive flourish.
okay. Oh, but you missed.
But I missed. I'm gonna still defensive flourish that.
Okay.
3 more AC.
So you guys actually hear this thunderous clap of noise coming off to the right of you.
Oh shit! I can actually see that now, can I? I didn't realize that door just now.
Well, it's because someone opened it while you were blinded. But
Okay.
Last thing, Jason, just gonna heal for 8.
okay, go ahead and put that back on yourself,
Got it.
and we'll move around to the Oculus Swarm.
Yeah, I think the new Unearthed Arcana class feature, there is a blind fight.
Yes,
Several
it
of-
is.
Several of us may be picking that up
Ready
after this
for it.
session.
Ready for it? Take them.
DC 13 con save. Q.
Oh,
And
because that
Grun.
cured me. And me. Now, aren't I immune to that once I save once?
Oh, yes, you are.
Ah! I don't know that, I guess.
Q, you know that. Okay, that's okay. We do. No way, don't matter. Q, you save, so you're good.
Do I? I got a 10.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh. So
Corin, what are you doing?
Don't
Just
get me wrong.
accept what the DM says.
I really like your answer better, but
how's that for an answer? The room goes dark.
that's fine. My bird can still see, and I'm pretty sure he can chirp his position to me, right?
Oh, yeah. Bertra, you've crunched one. There's now a huge body in the way, but Quorum is trying to fight another one. He's kind of in a corner, caught between the body of the one you killed and the other one that's attacking him.
Well, I still need to get to lightning.
And it's in the way.
And I'm just gonna keep swinging. Of course, I also don't know how dire the situation is for Quorum as well, because I don't know he's blind.
No, you don't have a clue he's blind.
Yeah, Grun's blind. I'm just immune to the extraction, not the blinding, right?
Right.
So I failed mine as well. Great.
Okay, that misses.
That one misses.
Second on the action,
That one hits.
and D4. And then the offhand.
Right. Oh, nice. It's not looking good. You've battered it down pretty heavily. Anything else?
Nope, just anxious looking Bertram.
Okay. Lightning.
All right. Thing isn't humanoid.
No, it's not humanoid. There might be some human eyeballs in there.
Wait. Humanoid.
It's not humanoid. It's a swarm.
You mean you can't hold part of humanoids?
Nope.
Darn. So then hold person is useless. Alright. This calls for. Wait. Is it undead?
No, it's not undead.
Yeah.
Your other brother, Bun. Really, guys?
This is quickly becoming my new favorite cantrip.
So an Eldritch Blast will double its damage since it went up by a level.
Misses.
But you miss. Make a nice big burn mark in the wall. Run, you feel something flitter by you in the darkness.
But the second
Again.
one hit.
Just adding to my paranoia. I appreciate it, guys.
Your second one did fine.
One hits though.
It did hit.
I'm
Okay.
not done yet.
I didn't mean to click it. I was adjusting his token. I hit it by accident.
I'm gonna spiritual butterfly net swoop. Spiritual butterfly nets.
That's that up here. I'm gonna roll again, so there you go. There we go. Just roll it again. It's gonna gripe about it, but
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, there it goes. Oh, that actually hits. Okay. Okay, now Kieran. Unless Lightning
So-
doesn't move, and she can do that on her own. So.
So Q will get a half cocky smile and yell at to Oscar that, Oscar, I need some eyes. I'll run 15 feet, do a nice little spinning flourish, pull out 2 arrows, and take a shot as I hear Oscar fly by him.
Okay.
Once he crosses over, I'll take my 2 shots.
Ron is so glad he can't see this.
Kieran probably is too.
You don't know what you're missing. This is super badass. Okay, maybe not super badass. Pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, as long as you don't roll a 1.
I'll take that 24 to hit,
Yeah, definitely hit with the second.
and I'll cause my cloak to billow, even though I have no idea how badass it looks. And I will move another 5 feet back just to spread out the gap.
No idea where my card went. It's somewhere in the darkness.
I see it.
We can
Okay,
get it
cool.
now, right? Is it stay in? It's instant.
Roll a single 20. If it comes up even, it's a natural 20. If it comes up odd, it's a natural 1.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a new card. All right.
That picture's not helping Grun's paranoia at all.
I'll move it up here. I just got Bertrick because someone moved the card. I'll move it up here out of the way. Let's see on the screen. Okay.
So was that played when he rolled a 24? Is that the idea?
Is that
I
the idea?
placed it before he rolled.
Okay, so that would make his
And then
first. That would make his
It
first
loaded
hit.
as he thing.
Okay, so that'd make your first hit a crit. So
Oh god, what am I supposed to do then? Will that
Sorry,
be a-
my
Yeah, well,
connection's a bit
plus
laggy.
20 damage minus resistance, maybe?
yeah, that's what I did. Actually,
Well, it'd be 12 plus 4, so 16 minus resistance.
Oh, gotcha.
here we go.
I mean, yeah, 20. God, I gotta stop arguing with the DM when it's in our favor.
Okay, and down here, one's fighting the bugs. I'll aim at Bertra. Ooh. Bertra, you're going to need to make a con save.
I'm going to be using all the charges that I have left on my thick hide to reduce damage.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll make a con.
So that con save, know if you are blinded or not then.
Roll one. basically stepping
Oh,
over the is horrible.
God.
Oh, yeah, 7 low is horrible, and guess what? Archer, the lights go out. And that is below the 5, so you're paralyzed. And blind.
Good lord.
So it's going to repeat the save at each of its turns.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you get saves as your turn comes up. Fight the poison. Grun. Go ahead, sorry.
All right.
Marcus.
Oh, I was gonna. I'll get rid of the thick eyes class.
Okay.
All right. So I am blind because I failed my con
Yeah.
save. So I'm a 4th verse, same as the first. I'm gonna back up. I saw this door opening like before I went blind, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm all same as before, kind of back up and still swinging as I'm backing up, reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Wish this freaking thing would die.
You're the one that attacked it.
No, I attacked the guy standing next to him. It's a big difference. I didn't see him around the corner.
Okay, let's see. Hit, and had a real save for that. So 1 second, let me get the damage in here. And I need to save. Did not save, so it takes that damage. There's far less eyeballs than there was, but you don't know.
As a free action, I'm just going to scream because I knew Q was next to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Q, are you still there?
Okay. Gorum, you're blind.
I am blind.
Go ahead and make a save real quick, see if you can shake that blindness off. Never mind, you're blind for 3 hours, or 2 hours, never mind.
Yeah, the blind is just blind, right? The paralysis is what I shake off.
Yeah, it's paralysis what you can shake off.
That's fun.
But- You're only disadvantaged, so you've been at that the whole combat.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, I'm gonna might as well burn another frightful strike. This time I'm gonna do it at a 2nd level.
Okay.
Well, I did it as a 2nd level, and it turned into 1st level. So
What is-
wisdom save DC 14 for it not to be frightened, and then yeah.
Save. Oh.
Oh, thank God.
It is feared.
Oh my God, I love their -1 to wisdom now. Finally.
Dude.
All right, so it does 23 damage to him, and then it's afraid.
What kind of damage is that? That is
Psychic and
Yeah.
piercing.
fingers weren't hitting the right buttons. Okay.
Go away. Go away.
Con save. Orion.
For who?
Orion.
Oh, did it move down to Corian? Oh, it did that thing. Did you re-roll to get that back? Oh, sorry. I thought you were doing the other thing.
Con
I
save, Orion. It comes down and swarms around you.
I get an opportunity attack, right?
Yes. You know, opportunity attacks. Goes away.
That's fine. I don't need eyes.
You actually just failed that.
Yeah, but I got my vision back because I had ended my turn outside of its space.
Oh,
And
that's
it
right.
says-
That's right. You're
Yeah.
fine. You're good.
But I became a lot less confident when you said that.
You're good. I'm juggling two very different creatures' attacks here in my head. Sometimes I get confused. Bertra, would you like
I
to
did
make a
that.
save to see if you can shake this paralysis off?
I did damage to it when I hit it, right?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Another con save?
Yep. Here, I'll throw it.
Nope.
Sting up to see.
Oh.
That's not its attack. It's just it's 12. That's what you got to get now. You didn't make it.
Oh, by the way, I could only use one thick hide, so.
So
Yeah, I took the damage.
yeah, so
Oh,
I looked. So looking like you already did it. Never mind. Don't hit you double hit. Okay, so just kind of still standing there paralyzed. Actually, make a dex save.
Me?
Yeah. No,
Oh, shit.
Pertra. You. Luckily, you're in a battle stance, so it's a fairly wide stance. But you teetered there for a moment. You almost fell over. Lightning, what are you doing? What are you trying to earthbind? The swarm? Let's save. Okay.
I'm gonna smack it with a hammer.
It saves.
Damn it.
Not bound.
Ah.
Man, that would have been good.
It would have protected a lot more eyes, yeah.
So you're gonna smack with your hammers.
Please.
That hits.
So that doesn't consume a spell slot.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, she would
Okay.
put her spell slots back in because she's just moving it.
Okay.
Actually, need to
Moving
add
it.
that to her sheet as a weapon, as an attack. So after she does, make sure you put those spells back in. Okay. Anything else out of lightning?
Content to just sit here. I still have my vision. I still have my eyes. I'm
Corian.
happy.
I'm gonna sigh in exasperation. I'm gonna yell out to Grun and be like, Mr. Grun, I'm not supposed to be the front line. That's your job. And I will run further down. And I will once again wait for Oscar to fly over. And once he crosses over, I will release 2 shots. And
Okay.
hope for the
Once
best.
you step out, you can see though.
Yeah,
Remember?
once you step out, you can see.
Well, we already have disadvantage, so it makes literally no difference.
Yeah.
Also, I think you only get your vision back once you end your turn out of the circle. Unless I misread that. But
Oh.
Probably, but that's not how I've been running it, so I'm not worried about it.
well, in that case, I can definitely see completely as this arrow hits. And then the next shot, I'm gonna use another trick shot and